Well, let's bring in Bill McCarren. He's the press freedom advocate at the National Press Club. He joins us now from Washington, D.C. Bill, it feels like that was a pretty quick turnaround by the Israelis, not something you see often. Do you have a sense of what the White House might have said to make this happen?
Yes, well, there was reporting that the White House was upset about this and had conversations asking for a reversal. And I don't know that the people weren't quoted for the story. They were just unnamed sources. But I do believe there was communication and there was pressure. And this felt chaotic on the part of Israel. The policy, such as it is new, and I don't think they're all on the same page about how it's supposed to be implemented. But we were bitterly disappointed to see that they had gone this far with the Associated Press, and the reasons were, not up to the problem. So we were glad there was a quick reversal, but just as the AP says, we are concerned about what this means.
Well, the AP is also an American institution of sorts. Can you perhaps give our viewers a sense of where the Associated Press sits within the psyche of the United States? Because of all the agencies to crack down on, and a number of them have live feeds of Gaza, it seems strange that Israel chose this one.
Yes, the AP is in every newsroom in the United States of any size. Much of what's made up of a newspaper or a broadcast is material that on some level is produced by the Associated Press. And on the TV side, the AP is very big world around. So it makes video products out of the United States that are used, and other places like Israel, that are used by global news organizations around the world. AP is one of the leaders in our field. They're a cooperative, so that means their board is made up of 30 news organizations. They're the largest, for the most part, news organizations in the country. It is messing with something that's a significant institution and tradition when you are messing with the Associated Press. So we were very surprised.
Well, the AP is also saying that Israel accused it of providing a feed to us, to Al Jazeera. But it is an agency. That's what it does. We also get feeds from a number of agencies. Does this have implications for them?
Well, I don't know about that. I'd hope that a lesson was learned today about how to exercise this policy. It's one thing to create a policy, but then it's another to see how it's implemented. And we saw how it was implemented with Al Jazeera just recently in Israel, and that was also surprising to us, and we spoke out against it. I think it's possible that we might have some fits and starts here, as this is going on. But I did read in the stories that and I heard from others that it seemed that the feed being provided to Al Jazeera was a major part of this. However, yes, as you point out, AP is an agency. They do serve their customers. They have contracts. And this is an important feed for them to be able to provide, not just to Al Jazeera, but to lots of other news organizations.
Of course. Bill, we did see some domestic pushback on the choice to seize AP's equipment today. And I'm wondering whether you sense that there might be a bit of pushback more broadly from the Israeli media, if Israeli media organizations are feeling like they might be under threat?
I really think you've hit on an important point there. I do think that the pressure on the Israeli media, maybe pressure is not the right word, but the responsibility to cover what's happening in Gaza more fully now than ever, as there is more and more limit put on what others can produce, it's extremely important now that the Israeli media stand up and cover this in an aggressive and a complete way. And I know they are concerned as well. I think they are concerned about their own freedom to publish. Yet I do think part of this is for internal consumption in a way that they want to make sure that what Israeli citizens are seeing, reading, hearing comports to their strategy. And I think this is where the Israeli press must be independent. And I would be looking forward to seeing what they write in editorials and other kind of publications about just what happened today.
Mm-hmm. It will be interesting indeed. We'll be keeping an eye on that. Bill McCarren, a press freedom advocate at the National Press Club, speaking to us from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for your time with us again on Al Jazeera, Bill.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.